And now that we've got all the tram roads built, we can go ahead and set up our tram lines with the tram line tool. So for the first line, when you're building the tram lines, you need to stay on the correct side of the road. Now we have left-hand traffic. So the first line that we're going to build is we're going to start from here, and we are going to stop on the outside part of the stadium and come back down and around. And we will stop here. No, we will stop down here. And over here. And I want to stop in front of this high density residential. I want to stop in a couple spots. And you can hear everything leveling up in the background as their area gets a tram line. So they know that the value has increased because they can offer public transit if they sell their house. You can hear everything leveling up like crazy. And we will complete the line. Now we have listen to that roaring crowd. Now we have one tram line around the city, and we are going to come out and do another one, but just on this bottom half down here. And you can see people queuing up already for the trams, because we have the first line in place. I'm worried about putting a bunch of stops on this main road. We may have to go back and change this line eventually. However, let's do that for now, and that will complete the line. Now, all the trams should have left the station already, or are leaving the station. And now anyone in that area can get from, they're still working on it, anyone in the residential area down there can get up to the stadium, they can get to the shopping area. Once you get to this area up here, so this stop here, you can go over to the shopping area, you can go to the main park. Anyone taking the tram can go all over the city now, for the most part. They can't make it to the university. We may add I've already looked at it. We got a bad traffic there. I've already looked at it. We may add a tram line over to this area, maybe underground. But for right now, that's enough. That'll get us started, and hopefully we didn't mess up traffic too bad on this road up here. Hopefully this helps traffic a little. We will see. You can see all of the people queued up. Oh, wow. Yeah, tram lines are a good idea. Oh, wow. Look at all those people. That is quite incredible. Where's the tram coming? Where's the tram at? So that was the main thing. I wanted to get a tram around the high-density residential in that area. Let's go ahead and pause this so we can inspect this tram line here. 90 of 90 passengers. That's fantastic. And we are making a little bit of money off of these tram lines. There we go. This is where I wanted to see. There's more people. More and more people. I don't even think this tram line can fit all these people. How many? It had 90 and 90. It's just letting people off. Oh, wow. Well, I will say 90 of 90. Ooh. I will say I think the tram lines were a good idea. Now there is one more thing that wow, look at all those people walking. Those are all cars we've taken off the road. All of those people would have been driving. That would have been 20 cars for traffic. I don't know if it has proven itself quite yet, but once that tram line gets going, that should help immensely. Another thing is moving all this stuff will help drastically, but for another episode. I keep saying that. We've got to do it sometime. We will soon. Nope, that's not what I want. 17 of 90. So now let's see this pick some people up. Where do you pick people up at? 17 of 90. Let's see here. And 90 of 90. At that spot alone, we picked up 73 people. That is amazing. We may have to do another tram line. I don't know. That is working very successfully. And I do like the trams. They give the city a nice look. And I surrounded this park with tram lines. It does make it a little bit noisier. I was worried about the noise pollution. I am worried about the noise pollution. We'll see how that affects the city. We are still growing. We're up to 20,000 citizens in our fair city of Stockholm. It's fantastic news. We have some water demand problems. So we'll crank up the water budget just a little bit. We can turn this up too. Let's turn this up to 100. We need our roads budget. And we'll turn up the water budget to 90. And that should satisfy them. And this little area over here is looking good. We left this open so we could maybe put a park in here. Not positive if what we're going to do with that, but this area is looking good. Now back to our main city over here. We don't seem to have any problems. We still have some raw materials problems at all the factories and the area over there. However, hopefully that'll straighten out. Wow. All right, academic year report. We did gain 87 students. That's fantastic. I claim that's a direct correlation with building more residential. 87 students at the Willow College of Liberal Arts. And over here we gained, 198. That's fantastic. We are back up to recognized level. That is wonderful. So let's go to the campus screens real quick. That is wonderful. So I'm hoping to be able to show you how to build a, so we're giving a grant for a hospitality, and we're going to bump the staff, academic staff budget up to 10,000, and we will do the same over here. You can see we're making $9,000 a turn, so we have a little bit to turn this up. We're going to give a cinematography grant at this college, and we'll bump it up to 10 as well. However, yeah, that's fantastic. I would like to build a campus area, and I think we're going to do this island over here, mostly all campus. But we got to get a lot more residents because our colleges are not successful yet. I have no doubt they will be once we have enough students, but adding this over here helped quite a bit. And let's go ahead and zone this area off. And I want to see how many people are living in just this area alone. I'm going to say about 3,000. Now we can go to the inspector and click on Hickory Heights. And the population is 2,673. So yeah, that helped our population quite a bit. Now we have huge industry demands and a little bit of commercial demands. The people that have moved over there now need jobs. A lot of them are going to college, but a lot of them need jobs. So we will figure that out in the next episode. However, I just wanted to show you real quick how to do a tram line in your city and get all of these people off of cars and traveling by foot over to their favorite destinations. This is going to help traffic immensely. I don't know if it's reflected yet. No, not quite yet. Let's go ahead and upgrade this highway to a 2-lane highway. Sorry, a 3-lane highway, I mean. Let's see if that helps at all. And before we go, I want to do one more thing to try and help traffic. I would like to build a footpath from the stop over here over to this area where people are working. So we're going to go to our path, and I like to do, for a bridged path, I like to do the amusement park path. So we're going to do an amusement park path with decorations. We're going to come off there, and over here we're going to come off here. And I'm going to unzone that area real quick. So we'll delete both of those. And then I would like to go back to our park area, or our path, and come off of this. And I'm going to go to the snapping options. Now, I don't want it to go all the way up. Let me show you something here. So if you go up, and you run this over, that's very tall, way taller than you need, and it looks odd. But if you go to the snapping options, and you turn this up, so this is at 3 clicks. If you make the elevation step just 1 click, then you can come back here, and off of this path, now, So if you go up 1, that's not enough. That doesn't clear the road. If you go up 2, that's still not enough. It doesn't clear the road. But if you go up 3, that clears the road just enough. And if you zoom back down, you can see it's a lot lower. It looks a lot more natural. It's not so tall. It's only a click down, but it does look a little bit better. Now, there's 2 options here. We could either go over or under, but I would like to go over and make a nice bridge as you're entering the city. So let's go ahead and delete this, and we'll probably have to do the same over there, so we'll do that now. And we're going to make a nice gradual slope all the way down, and it looks like that's where we're going to end up. And we're going to do the same thing over here, and this might be able to go all the way. There we go. So now whenever you look at it, it's a nice gradual slope all the way across. It's a nice bridge for a walking path. But the reason that I chose the amusement park path is because of this red handrail on the sides. I thought that would look good entering the city, kind of colorful. The others have either gray or brown or black handrails, but this one has a red handrail. So anyway, nice little walkway, nice tram station that everyone can utilize to get to the stadiums and get wherever they need to go. Now we've got a few people. Are they going to be walking across? No, it doesn't look like anyone's using it yet. However, there's a person. There we go. Now we've got a few more. So now hopefully that will help with traffic quite a bit. Thank you very much for joining the channel. That is the end of our tram tutorial. There are quite a few roads that you can use for the tram. You can use a 2-lane one-way road. Sorry, that's here. 2-lane one-way road with tram tracks. You can use a 2-lane road with tram tracks. We chose 4-lane road to try and help with traffic so people can still drive and get around. We just upgraded all of our bicycle roads. And then you also have just a tram track and just a one-way tram track. Obviously, this has tram track that can go both ways. We'll put one of these down just right here just to show you. So that is only a tram track. No cars can go on that road, and that's what I'm thinking about running. I'm thinking maybe we will upgrade a tram track from here all the way over and underneath or over maybe to get to this area and the colleges. But for right now, that's the end of this episode. Thank you very much for joining us here at CCSC.